Florida Senator Marco Rubio is with us from Miami. Senator, good morning.
Good morning.
Assess the debate last night and tell us what you have to do to win Florida, because you have said whoever wins Florida will be the nominee.
Well, I mean, credit to the moderators. It was a policy debate. I think they went in with that goal, and everything was about policy. Other debates, they're all different, but other debates have been, I think last week I was asked 8 out of 13 questions or whatever were about Donald Trump. I think last night voters hopefully got to see that I knew on these issues what I would do as president. I don't think Donald did that, but I'll let voters make that assessment. And as far as Florida is concerned, look, we feel good. We're making progress. We have real momentum here now. And I think there's a growing realization in Florida among supporters of both John Kasich and Ted Cruz that they can't win in Florida. John Kasich and Ted Cruz are barely even campaigning here. And so a vote for them is a vote for Donald Trump. And I think as more voters, you're going to see a lot of people coming our way here down the stretch.
But, Senator, back to Charlie's point, the tone was so decidedly different last night. You even made a point of saying, you know, your children were embarrassed, your wife was disappointed. No man ever wants to do that to his family. What did they say to you that made you say, that won't happen to me again? Because the tone was very different last night.
I think it was more along the lines of some of the personal things that were said, the back and forth on the insults. And, you know, obviously Donald's been insulting people for a year. But when we chose to respond in kind, I don't think, well, I know that my wife and children didn't like that. And you know what, it wasn't really reflective of who I am or what my faith teaches me to be. So I said, you know, I regret doing that. It won't happen again. We're going to move forward with this campaign. I'm going to be who I am. And I believe that's enough to be elected.
You say that you're confident that you will win Florida, Senator, but yet a new Bloomberg report cites that some Republican Party members and also some of your Senate supporters say that you've lost touch with the grassroots efforts and even people within the Florida state there. What do you say to those charges?
Yeah, well, people have their own opinion. I mean, anytime a campaign is going on, you're always going to have, if you go out as a journalist and interview enough people and what you're looking for is to find someone to criticize you, you're going to find someone. If I was up 10 points in the polls, they wouldn't say that.
Do you still believe, as you said to me on Super Tuesday, that if Donald Trump is the nominee, it will destroy the Republican Party?
Well, I certainly think it would fracture it. There is a very significant number of Republicans that will never vote for him, and you can't win unless the party is united. That's just a fact, and we have to deal with it.
And the party can never unite behind Donald Trump?
Well, you never say never. I just don't see it. I'm telling you, there is a significant number of Republicans. The polling shows it, but I'm just telling you out there's a significant number of people that will just not vote. They'll just tune out, and if that happens, we can't win. We can't win if we're not united, and I believe if Donald it will fracture our party and put us in a position that makes it very difficult to win in November.
Senator Rubio, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.